Have you ever mixed holding tank treatments together in your black tank? Or have you ever been curious as to what the results would be if you did? Hello, I'm Chris, certified RV technician for Unique Camping and Marine. We've gotten a lot of comments online and in person at rallies asking what the effects are if you were to mix our holding tank treatment with other products, including other holding tank treatments and some household cleaners. We're going to be diving into it in this video and mixing several things together with RVDI Ultra Concentrate to see how well they can still break things down even when they're mixed with another product. Let's get started. We used dog food in this experiment, given the makeup of fats, oils, and proteins inside of it, and it's a really good baseline when using a bacteria and enzyme-based holding tank treatment to see how well and how quickly it breaks down. When we added in all of the other chemicals to this, we wanted to see exactly how well the bacteria and enzymes could do against the dog food, and it works very well to show the speed and the efficiency of breaking down waste inside of a holding tank. We chose to use RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate because it is our strongest formula and it does an excellent job at breaking down waste. Having done lots of testing with RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate, we know its baseline speed when it comes to breaking down both waste and dog food. When we add in the rest of the chemicals, it will show us how the chemical affects the breakdown of the waste with the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. If we see that the dog food has broken down significantly by the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate, then we will know that the other chemical mixed in with it has not had much of an effect on the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. We're going to check in to see the results after 24 hours and 48 hours. Let's see what we found. Here we are at the 24-hour results. We're starting with the control, which is just dog food and water. At 24 hours, the dog food is just bloated and is still floating on the surface. A couple have fallen down, but for the most part, there's been no change to the dog food. Next, we have RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate with the dog food after 24 hours. As you can see, there's been significant breakdown. There's a few left up at the top, but for the most part, it has all fallen down to the bottom of the tank, just as it would in a Blackwater holding tank. Here we have the Geo method. The mixture which we did for this was 2 gallons of water with 2 ounces of pine sol, 2 ounces of Calgon beads, and 2 ounces of Dawn Ultra. From this one, you can see that the dog food has expanded quite a bit, but has not broken apart just yet. It's still hanging out on the surface. Next up, we have Camco TST Max mixed with the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. We did 1 pod in this one, along with the 2 gallons of water, 1.5 cups of dog food, and 1 ounce of RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. As you can see, there is some significant breakdown, though it is difficult to see through the orange hue of the water. It would appear as though mixing Camco's TST Max with RV Digestate Plus Ultra Concentrate does not stop RV Digestate's ability to break down waste. Here we have a cup of bleach mixed with 1 ounce of RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. As you can see, there is no breakdown happening whatsoever. There's nothing on the bottom of the tank. Everything is just slightly bloated and floating up at the top. Here we have Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner. It is the gel formula. And for this one, we did 1 circular pass as though the tank was a toilet bowl. As you can see, there is no breakdown of the dog food when mixed with the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. It is just sort of hanging out and is bloated. Finally, we have Happy Campers mixed with RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. There was no breakdown after 24 hours, but as the bin is slightly moved, you can see it's starting to break apart, showing that there is no real effect on Happy Campers when mixed with RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate. Here is the control after 48 hours. There was no waste breakdown whatsoever of the dog food. It's just floating on the surface. This is essentially what we expected to see, given that we have done this test many times before in the past, and this is simply water and dog food. Here is the RV Digestate Ultra Concentrate against the dog food. It is very well broken down, and this is the same results which we would expect to see in a Blackwater holding tank when it comes to waste breakdown. Here is the results after 48 48 hours for the Geo method. When mixed with RV Digested Ultra Concentrate, it did a very good job of breaking down the waste inside of the bin, and it is now resting all on the floor, completely broken apart. This mixture clearly affected the speed of the breakdown, and therefore we still do not recommend using the Geo method in conjunction with RV Digested Ultra Concentrate. Here's the Camco TST Max after 48 hours. The waste breakdown is complete, and it had no effect on how it broke down the waste when combined with RV Digested Ultra Concentrate. Here are the 48-hour results from the bleach mixed with the RV Digested Ultra Concentrate. As you can see, there was no breakdown of the dog food whatsoever. That means that the bleach essentially killed off the bacteria and enzymes inside of the RV Digested Ultra Concentrate. Here's the Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner Gel mixed with RV Digested Concentrate after 48 hours. And as you can see, there's almost no waste breakdown whatsoever. Everything is just completely intact, and it is still floating on the surface. This again shows the reason why you do not want to mix certain chemicals when it comes to a holding tank treatment, because the effect of the other chemical on the holding tank treatment can have a dramatic difference. Happy Campers after 48 hours broke down, but as you can see, there are still larger chunks inside of there, so it shows that it did have an effect on the RV Digested's Ultra Concentrate ability to break down waste completely. This is another one which we do not recommend combining together because the time was slowed in how it would break down the waste, and it did not do a complete job of waste breakdown. As you can see from these compelling results, it definitely matters what you put in your Blackwater holding tank when it comes to mixing treatments and other chemicals together. Based on previous testing, we know that Happy Campers, Camco TST, and the Geo method don't break down waste the same way that Ultra Concentrate does. However, in this test, it did show that Ultra Concentrate was still able to break down waste. However, the other products mixed in with it did slow it down quite a bit. As you can see from the results of this video, using harsh cleaning chemicals while cleaning your toilet that ultimately make their way into the black tank can lead to the holding tank treatment being far less effective. The bleach and the Lysol were definitely the worst when it came to stopping the effectiveness of RV Digested Ultra Concentrate's ability to break down waste. This can lead to you wasting money on the holding tank treatment, so we recommend using something that works extremely well with the RV Digested Ultra Concentrate, such as Scrub It. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something today about the effects of mixing a holding tank treatment with other items in your black tank. If you have any questions or if you feel like I left anything out, please feel free to comment below. As always, if you would like to, please feel free to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.